People really hate fat people.
Right. They
Like,
don't take them
genuinely.
seriously.
No, you know, shit. And actually, what's kind of interesting, related, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. So there's this viral country song that's being shared from everybody from Joe Rogan to Matt Walsh. Have they talked about it on Fox News yet?
I believe so. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of coverage all
So
over.
it's really interesting, and it's related to fat people in an
Okay.
interesting way. Let me find where this is.
It's the it's,
Mumford and Brother Sons.
yeah.
Brother Sons. That sounds incest.
That's the joke.
It's a joke,
Yeah.
but he does look like he does do incest.
Right.
Right.
Adult
And he's doing
incest.
like the folky Mumford and Sons thing. That's
What's your argument?
So here he is. This
Still
guy.
a joke there.
All right, I don't like
Mumford and
jokes.
Sons, but incest.
His name's Oliver
Which
Anthony,
I thought already, but
and he dropped this song, "Richmond, North of Richmond."
Okay.
Okay, and I don't know why every conservative is freaking the fuck out about this song. Everybody's sharing it. Everybody's talking about it. It has
They
21.
just love it.
They love this goddamn song. And they love this guy. 21 million views after 9 days. This man was literally nobody.
Oh.
The lyrics are quite interesting. It shot up to iTunes #1 chart, whatever that's worth. I don't know. I think it's worth something, right? I mean, that's still a big deal. It's really #1.
Yep. And another song of his is #2.
Another one?
There it is. Ain't got a dollar.
Ain't got a dollar because all them fat people on welfare.
And he has another one. I see
That's
at number
literally his lyric.
6
Oh
there.
my God.
I've got to get sober. I can't get over all these fat people on welfare. Got me drinking. It's like that. So, what's interesting, so let me show you kind of the roadmap of how this all happened. So the song was released on a random YouTube channel, which I just pulled up. It's created by two broke college students with a passion for soulful and real music. By the way, I'm skeptical now in my older ages of people that describe anything they do as real. As
Totally.
if the other
Because
people doing it
everything
are
else
not
is
real.
fake.
You know.
Because that quickly goes to like, oh, we can't believe anything, including facts and science.
Well, it's just straight arrogance. It's straight like
Delusional.
it's like, okay, you don't like other people's music, but I mean, still music, still real music. He usually was getting 15 to 20,000 per song. Now 20 million. He's all over the top charts.
Wow.
So
That's to clarify. That's the channel was getting that many views. Not the channel is separate from the artist.
Oh.
So what's
Okay.
what's the significance?
So that channel, the
Uploads other people's
the Radio West
Oh.
Virginia channel.
Oh, they re-uploaded it.
That's actually where it was originally published. They
Got
did it
it.
with him.
So here's the original post. And yeah, here it is. You know, here's one, Virginia.
Like go to videos.
Yeah.
And scroll past these.
All the way
it's all-
down, 18,000, 12,000.
I mean, there's a couple that are 5,000, but then I saw one that was like 200,000. So they're getting some views.
Now, I like folk music. I'm a big fan of folk music and all the roots of rock and roll and all that. I mean, I'm into all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of the genre. And I really love Lil Nas X, Old Town Road. I mean, wow.
The
That
most
really
that's one of the
reinvigorated
most
my love for folk music.
authentic expression of folk music right there.
He's a libertarian. So he claims that Richmond, north of Richmond, is about human trafficking?
Well, there's a line in there about Epstein's Island.
That one line, so it's all about, okay. Got it.
I don't think he was saying it was all about it, but it's one of the many things that he's concerned about, that he's talking about.
So I want to show you how this happened. So Matt Walsh, and we all know him, he's like the biggest transphobic, fucking freak, genocidal, absolute maniac, just a demon. I mean, truly, in its most literal sense, this man was born in hell. The main reason this song resonates with so many people, Matt Walsh said, is because it isn't political. It's because the song is raw and authentic. We are suffocated by artificiality. Everything around us is fake. But a guy in the woods pouring his heart over his guitar is real. We ain't no city slickers no more, boy. Bring me back to the country, Old Town Road. Virginia. We always missed you, Virginia. Let me give you just a taste of it so you guys don't have to wonder. So, Matt Walsh.
People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is.
Yeah. So, okay. Moving. So, Joe Rogan lost his fucking mind about it. Posted it. I mean, the people who are sharing this kind of tells you all you need to know about it. I mean, genuinely, you know. First of all, if Matt Walsh suggests to listen to any form of art,
he's skeptical.
There's got to be Nazi involved somewhere in it. I'm just saying. What the fuck is this, Joe Rogan? Wait, wasn't this small?
Yeah, no, something weird about the version of it that he posted.
So anyway,
it looks normal on a phone, but on desktop it's like
okay.
Legend. What a tech savvy king. This had almost 1 million likes, so I can only imagine how many views it got.
Yeah.
I love this song, Joe said. You can't fake authenticity. Why do they keep harping on the authenticity?
They're like saying the same thing already.
Same thing as Matt Walsh. It's almost like they're aligned. They're messaging.
It's almost like they all decided to post about this random account on the same day.
He's so authentic. Like, nobody's authentic anymore. You know? You can't fake authenticity, and he tags him, Oliver Anthony Music, has it in abundance. Richmond, north of Richmond. So everybody loves him. Jack Prolapse.
Who's that?
Well, his name is like Proziac.
I can't say his name right, so I always just write it in the doc as Prolapse.
Well, that's what it makes me feel that I'm going to do whenever I read anything he does, so it's apt. Jack Prolapse, who is basically, how would you describe, is he just a white nationalist? I mean, how would you describe him?
By the way, I have a question. Some people are saying industry plant, and like, I've been seeing that about other stuff too, and I'm just curious, like, what is the concept behind an industry plant, and why would anybody want to do that?
Okay, that's a great question, because people were saying that about Bobby. And
yes, that's where I saw it.
But so this guy is literally an industry plant, and I will show you exactly what that means.
Allegedly. We think so.
Allegedly.
Let's not say 100%.
Well,
in your opinion.
Even by what they admitted to, he's a plant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that, and that's a great question. Yola.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
So Jack Prolapse says, "Don't even remember the last time a new song hit me like this."
That man doesn't listen to music. Like he's Patrick Bateman. He just like stares in silence at his wall while he's like waiting. Like he doesn't have hobbies. He doesn't do anything.
If people are looking for this kind of music, they should listen to the band.
Sure.
No, they're not authentic. But yeah, the band is a wonderful rock folk band. I mean, there's so much good folk music, much better than this, and that's.
I still haven't fully listened. But
yeah, I mean, listen, he's telling. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Be a shame if this anthem went absolutely viral. This insinuation that they don't want this song going viral.
Yeah.
So it seems that they all really are organized the way they're talking about this. Here's MTG, not the good kind, Magic the Gathering. No. Margarine Taylor Gross. Titan Gross. I don't know what you prefer. He does look like a Titan.
Margarine Taylor Gross.
Like, I'm not taking music advice from MTG, okay? I'm just This is the song that Washington, D.C. needs to hear. It is the anthem of forgotten Americans that our government no longer cares about. These are my people, the hard-working, good men and women holding up America. I will fight for them every damn.
He's from the suburbs. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
your people?
it's not your people.
Also, she's a corporate shill. Shut up.
Yeah.
They're all are. All these people are. That's the irony of it. Benny Johnson, who, as we know, is #1 closeted. Can I even say that? I know Hassan always jokes about it, but I feel wrong joking about that.
Yeah, I don't love joking about something like that.
Yeah.
Just a little.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you today, Benny. But I do think you're a giant douche. And really pathetic. And not funny at all.
Damn.
Yeah, I said it.
Damn, dude.
Richmond, north of Richmond, is the most listened to track in the world in the past 24 hours. This American working man's protest song has millions and millions of plays. sung by an off-the-grid farmer in the countryside with his dogs. Okay, so the messaging that is pretty clear, right?
Yeah.
He's authentic.
He's off the grid, baby.
He's just a dude with a guitar in the woods.
Ain't no
like
social
God meant
media.
it to be, damn it.
Yep.
Okay, but when you look a little bit deeper, and I promise I will play the song, we're going to look at the lyrics, and it's all very good. But here's a right-wing guy who came out and spoke against it. This is a right-winger. The MAGA Hulk. I mean, geez, look at his name. And so here's what he said. I didn't want to comment all of this because Oliver Anthony seems like a genuinely great guy, but Matt Walsh's sanctimonious word vomit forced my hand. Well, we have that in common, my friend. There was nothing authentic about this song's rise in popularity. Jason Howerton seems to be the key player involved in the astroturfing campaign. Astroturfing is essentially a plant.
Okay.
It's basically like
It's another way of
synonymous.
Yeah.
He's the CEO of Reach Digital, which helps media companies and political influencers grow their social media footprint exponentially. Jason was one of the first accounts heavily promoting this song, as he provided a background on Oliver Anthony and his faith. Jason indicated that Oliver Anthony had been contacted to record the song. Jason also admits he even covered the cost to produce the song. So who wrote the song, and how did so many big right-wing accounts have the video ready to post simultaneously? You can like the song and its message without gaslighting us into believing this was an authentic viral hit by a simple countryman with a mic and a guitar. Launch a product, get over 1.3 million hits. Overnight was the article that Mr. Howerton shared on LinkedIn. This is just another conservative astroturfing campaign. Embrace it. He's called out by his own. But he says embrace it. I'm confused about. Is he saying just own that we're good at this? I don't get his point.
Yeah, the embrace it. I'm not quite sure how to take that.
Well, because he sees it as a W for
As a W?
the move for the conservative movement to have this thing.
I guess
but
that is what it means.
he's just being real. You don't know what it's like to be real, Ethan.
We need a
being
real
fucking real with you right now.
Okay, we need real authenticity like the MAGA Hulk. Only the MAGA Hulk can provide. So this is the guy, Jason Howerton, CEO of Digital Reach.
Formerly an editor at The Blaze, Glenn Beck.
And so this guy started commenting. Oliver was about 30 days sober when someone reached out and asked him to come record a song for his YouTube channel. That song was Richmond, North of Richmond. Within days, the song was viral on social media. Okay, but then it gets the web gets even stickier. Okay? If you can say that. Can we say that? Here is Jason's statement on the topic. Sticky Man. He had a whole thread about it. And this was like right when it went up. Like, what was the proximity of him posting about this?
No, it was a day. It was like the next day, or maybe, yeah.
He was the first guy posting about it.
Yeah,
so
one of the first.
So this guy shared it, and he's got a whole thread about it. This song's called Richmond, North of Richmond. It's been viewed millions of times. The artist's name is Oliver Anthony. I just got off the phone with him. With his permission, I'd like to share the story he told me that moved the deepest parts of my soul. Blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever. He's got the whole
30
story.
days sober.
Yeah.
Born again Christian.
Just found God, all that good stuff. But, so here's this guy denying it as he's being accused of astroturfing, Jason Stickyman. So he's responding to the MAGA Hulk. He says, is this actually a thing? I'm incredibly flattered that y'all think I'm capable of manufacturing a once-in-a-decade viral moment. Flattering to yourself. Truly, quite the compliment. Once in a decade? Show me the gold blue dress, okay? Then we'll talk. Oliver could have posted that song to MySpace and would have found a way to go viral. Y'all need to touch grass. Okay, so the arguments begin.
Flat denial.
Yeah, but then Dan Bongino, who has a name that sounds as dumb as he is. One of the rare times where you can be like, oh, Dan Bongino, that guy must be really dumb. And you're right, he is. Bongino!
Let's not insult the Bonginos out there. There may be a Bongino out in the audience. Let's take
let's not insult the Dans either.
True.
Yeah. Well, I see no problem with his
Dan.
name.
Nothing wrong. It's the Dan Bongino.
Got nothing wrong with that name.
Perfect name. Love to all the Bonginos who are geniuses out there. He got pissed because he's one of these right-wing hacks.
Okay.
He's like, I don't know what's the deal with this guy. He's like #1 on podcasts all the time, Facebook. I don't get it. But here's what he said. Jason works with me. Jason is a great guy who texted me last week, blown away by the emotion of all of our songs. He texted him before the song came out. He's saying, right? Last week. What's the timeline here?
Yeah, the song came out on August 8th. So August 14th is when he posted this, yeah.
And it didn't go viral for a few days after.
Yeah,
so
August 10th is when it went viral.
In his effort to defend him, he's essentially outing this as an AstroTurf project.
Oops.
So he goes, yeah, we've been talking behind the scenes about this for a week. Jason wanted to help him. He flew from California to North Carolina to help him get the message out. Okay. Yes, that's what he does. He uses digital platforms to spread the word, mine included. This fucking moron below doesn't have a clue about what happened. You literally just confirmed it.
Yeah.
Imbeciles like this fucker below are what decimates our movement. They open their big mouth about shit they have no idea about while sitting on their fat asses. Again, this is the fat hate.
Yeah.
It's a common thread throughout this story, as you'll see. Their fat asses criticize the doers. Fuck this guy. And then, didn't Joe Rogan also say something about him, or is it just the Bongingo? Bongingo. Here's Matt Walsh, the demon. He was born in hell. He's actually, his mom and father are both demonic.
That show, The Leftovers, which is a great show, by the way.
Thank you. The feeling's not mutual, though. I'm sorry to say.
And fake, in my opinion. The song was produced by a right-wing influencer named Jason Howerton. Look it up. KM says, Matt, I like Oliver Anthony's voice, and he seems like a nice guy, but his lyrics, you have to admit, are simplistic and politically all over the place. The stuff about taxes and welfare is pure establishment Republican stuff. Okay. And please stop this, too, because I've seen a lot of this. Both of these kinds of comments. First, Oliver Anthony was not AstroTurfed. Jason Howerton offered to pay to produce his album in the future. Like, he didn't produce the song.
Nope, that's not what Bongingo said. Bongingo said he contacted me before this shit came out and flew out there to help him. All right?
Song that made him go viral. He's saying, if you want to make an album in the future, I'll pay to produce it. How did it go viral? Well, somebody posted it on Twitter, and a few big accounts saw it, myself included, and we liked it.
The guy who asked
and so we reposted it, and a bunch of other people liked it.
Okay, so what is so fucking great about this song, you might be wondering at this point? Well, let's watch it.
Okay.
And by the way, this is kind of interesting theory on the AstroTurfing. Doesn't get claimed.
Oh.
They want people.
Yeah, I was going to say, how
doesn't
can
get
you
claimed.
watch it?
Is semen bad for plants?
Right, that's okay.
And it's published on Apple Music and Spotify and everything.
So that's a conscious decision, which I appreciate, but I think it does say something.
Yeah.
Thanks, Oliver.
So here's a good old boy. Obviously, you can tell by the bushy beard. Mm-hmm. Got all kinds of critters from Last Supper hiding in that thing, boy. Tell you what, me. So here it is.
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn.
Okay, so that's good. It's like good folksy stuff.
Yeah, so far no problem.
Hey, you know, my crops died and the government don't like me. My wife fucked my brother and I'm lonely.
Well, I haven't seen any of that yet.
I'm just saying, you know, I know how folk music goes.
Damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Okay.
Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
It's like a
called a dobro.
Yeah.
Looks kind of cool.
Thank you, Zachy.
Your dollar ain't shit.
Well, it's like a hybrid electric, right?
It's mainly for like slide guitar.
Oh, I see. I see.
Is it fancy?
It's like a bluegrass instrument.
This verse starts to go off the rails a little bit.
Okay.
He goes like, yeah, man, working people just have it. And he goes, the rich men north of Richmond, they want total control. The Jews. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But
And it's tax to no end, cause the rich men, cause the rich men.
so the dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end because of the rich men north of Richmond. Okay.
Thank you.
Nice.
I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere.
That I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, what did we say about minors?
He goes, I wish politicians would look out for minors
Okay.
and not just minors like kids on an island somewhere.
Oh, so what other kind of minors are we not looking for?
Coal miners.
The coal
He's from
miners.
West
Oh,
Virginia,
coal
which
miners.
is coal miners.
Okay,
And I was like, whoa. I was on the farm. I'm working, man. And now we talking about Epstein? The fuck?
What? That was such a weird.
Epstein, I wish the politicians look out for the miners.
He could just
Not-
mean
He's just-
Minecraft gamers.
Yeah, maybe it's that. No, I mean
Is he
he's
saying they're fucking the miners?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
he's fine.
you don't understand that line? The miners on an island thing? He's talking about politicians in which they'd look out for coal miners and not be fucking kids on.
Yes, I know
island.
that, Dan.
Okay. You were saying?
Well, I was actually
Didn't-
confused.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was confused.
so he says they're looking out for miners, coal miners. Well, Dan already said it. You just said the damn thing. Where are we?
Oh, I just saw the obese line.
Yeah.
It's the next line.
Wait, I lost my spot in the lyrics.
The fourth paragraph down.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing my mom thing. Fuck. Look at this. I'm looking at this like this. It's all over for me, folks.
These nuts.
Yeah. Okay. I wish yeah.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare.
Okay. Then I was like, yo, okay.
No.
We're talking about Epstein. And then he goes, people are starving in the streets because fat people are taking all the welfare. Like it's the fat people that are destroying.
I mean, read it like exactly how he says it.
He says, Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat. Good. And these obese milking welfare. So the theory here is, and he mentions fat people again in the song. So
But like,
The next
wait,
line.
I haven't traveled America, but like, educate me.
they're the most obese people in the world.
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
They are. I mean, that's not a secret. The Southerners, they're.
I mean, like when those obese people that he's talking about, isn't it like a lot of people around him, his family, his friends?
Listen, Oliver.
Hey, he's complaining about him.
You're a little husky.
Kind of like trading all of his people, no? Like a
Like a class trader, maybe.
But it's like, oh, you're such a down to earth guy. Let's see. What was the message? It's not the capitalist fault. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's not Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos that are the reason why your friends and family can't afford to have insurance or buy food.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fat people's fault
milking
because they eat
that
too
welfare.
much, and they get checks from the government to buy food stamps. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, here we go. The next line is about fatties too. God bless them.
God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds,
Why'd you have to
what
do
do
that?
you weigh?
Why did you have to do that? 5'3",
Like,
300
I'm sorry,
pounds?
Oliver. What do you weigh? You don't look that skinny.
Why is he like?
Like, you're okay.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't.
Why are we out here? What is this?
I don't remember the Bob Dylan line where he's like, "Fat people are pieces
Yeah.
of shit. They all die." Well, actually, what's funny is
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman has a song "Fat" or short people.
Short people.
Yeah.
Also, Cam just found this link, but West Virginia, the state he's from, is actually the fattest state in
the fattest state,
yeah, okay.
boy.
There you go. I didn't
Who's the-
want to
wait.
say anything like.
No, you're
that
right
would
on.
Come off
And
wrong.
what's
but
the skinniest state we see there on the West Coast?
Is it California? I don't know.
Sure looks like it to me, brother.
Colorado's slower, it looks like.
Looking light blue to me. Maybe you should come join us where we're not fat.
What, is there no data for
No
Florida?
fatties here, baby.
This is so weird.
Florida's off the chart. They didn't even rate it.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Wait, the next
there's no
one's
data
about
available.
fatties too.
No way.
Yeah, here,
Yeah,
and then
no,
he
it's
goes, so he goes, well, God, if you're
This makes no sense.
it's like the main theme of the song all of a sudden.
This makes no sense. How did we go from like working people on trucks just trying to live by
Because-
to like complaining about fat people
And welfare.
and welfare?
Because like folk music is always like us working folks against, the big wigs,
Yes.
the capitalists, the G-men. But no, the real enemy is the fat people who are taking all the welfare. That's crazy. That's straight astroturfing.
if they're on welfare, I mean, those people need help. Why are you going after them?
Hello? Yeah. So Oliver Anthony, there's more lines about the fat people.
I cannot believe that.
Now it's just turned into like
was
fat.
shocked.
But I was like,
I'm blown away.
so listening to this and then seeing who was sharing it, I was thinking like, they really actually just hate fat people.
Yeah.
And they're starting to become just like openly disdainful. It used to be that you wouldn't say certain things out loud.
Right.
Because it's rude. But now it's like we need to kill and burn the fat people for oil.
I just feel like
We need to
ever
process
since
them into oil for candles.
I feel like ever since Trump, like it became like you don't need to be ashamed to be ignorant.
BMI king, by the way.
He did that. That I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Being a menace is good.
Yeah.
I
Being
sh-
ignorant.
And I
proud.
should point out this like thread is in no way new because this is welfare queen stuff, which was like now nobody in politics uses that phrase anymore, but that was like a Reagan thing of welfare queens were these moochers.
The problem is poor people getting government assistance and not
And there's, like-
Amazon making people shit in a bag and paying
Yeah,
minimum wage.
that's just the dumbest thing I could think
Psychotic.
of. Like,
I mean, he's a total phony. You're not a folk hero. You're a fucking shill,
Yeah.
man. What are you talking about? So it's all astroturfing. So let's go back. Where were we? Fat people are the problem.
Taxes ought not if you're fat heat and the whole beast milking welfare.
it
doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't even sound good.
It's so forced.
Like,
And the
what?
fat people just ruin everything, and I hate looking at them. I don't like them.
Let me make a small correction. He's actually from Virginia, not West Virginia.
Okay, what's their BMI?
It doesn't matter. But I mean, I got
doesn't?
confused because the channel that posted it is Radio West Virginia. So
West Virginia. Go ahead, Anook. Now here's real folk music. This is a man of the people. He speaks for me.
Growing raspberries, take me home to the place
I belong. West Virginia. West Virginia obesity rate 34%.
no, this is Virginia. This is Virginia.
No,
but
wait.
They're number 24 because you asked what Virginia was.
Okay, I got lost in the song. Up the chimney.
But seriously, you got so much hate
Yeah,
just because you were fat.
basically, they don't say that, but now I start to see the same people being like, okay, I guess he's not
Yeah,
that
and
bad.
now they're like, oh, a rare Ethan W. all of a sudden appears.
Right.
I wonder why.
But anyway, here's another fat line. I'm pausing it too much, but here's the next one.
If you're 5'3" and your 300 pounds. Taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds.
He says, then he goes, so I don't know if you caught that. He says, he says, well, God, if you're 5'3" and you weigh 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds.
What? Fudge rounds?
Fudge, he says, the fat people be using all our damn money on fudge. How much fudge these fat people need? He says, while and then he goes, young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground because all this damn country keep kicking them down. What's okay? So what about the fat people eating fudge again?
Chocolate.
No, the lonely boys. They need help.
Wow,
Lonely boys.
this is just
They're
so authentic.
they're so lonely.
It's really authentic.
Yeah.
Nothing speaks to me like, you know, the idea of processing fat people into candles.
My brain is going, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds.
Right. He's 5'3" and he's 300 pounds.
Literally.
Wait, what's the BMI if you're 5'3", 300 pounds? That's pretty gnarly. Is that a real? Can people? I guess there are.
Every time you bring up BMI, people get mad at you.
I know. I know BMI is not real. I just want to get an idea for what we're talking. 5'3", 300 pounds. Is that a real? Is that a real stat? Because
Yeah.
I'm 5'11" and I was 250. 5'3" is very short.
It is a real stat.
300.
53.14 is what the BMI calculator says.
Can I get a photo of someone 5'3", 300 pounds? Maybe not,
No.
but maybe they're just on TLC or something. No, you don't want to see that.
And maybe they're also perfect in beauty.
5'3", 300 pounds.
I mean, do we really need to see that?
I'm curious what it looks like. Like, who are we talking about here?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
Here's a beefcake. Yeah, you want to see what that looks like? Here's your fudge browns. Dave Bautista, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm.
That wasn't him.
I don't know. That's what came up when I typed 5'3", 300 pounds. I don't know why. Let's finish the song and then we'll move on. But this whole thing was pretty insane.
The rest of it's
right?
all just kind of generic folk stuff.
That's true. He goes, Lord, is it anyway over the welfare and fat people? Anyway, it's a damn shame men just be working out here for no pay. Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Identify the cause of that one.
Who pays you? The people at the top, right? Not the poor people.
No. Living in a new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control.
Yeah, it's just the chorus again.
And then he says, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay. Okay.
Aren't we all, brother?
May
I know.
have sold his soul, though. That part might be true.
Aren't we
Sure
all,
he is.
brother? Oh, wow, Cam.
So this is the problem. This is the issue. This is why people are poor. Do you know how much of our national budget goes to fudge for fat people? I mean, it's insane. What's it, like 30% or something? I think we spent like $3 trillion on that.
Why is
last year.
nobody talking about fudge? Fudge issues.
Fudge round.
Why is nobody talking about fudge?
Fudge is destroying this beautiful, once great country. What is a fudge round?
Yeah, what is it?
That's some country shit. Yo, it's a cookie. These fuckers are eating cookies, y'all. It's a fudge round. Yo, it's like a ding dong.
No cookies for you?
Wow.
What?
Country thing?
I never seen me a fudge round around here, boy. You ever see you a fudge round?
Those before.
I ain't never seen one damn out in here.
Isn't it just a Little Debbie product?
Yeah,
I think you
Little
can
Debbie.
find it in
Right.
like every grocery store.
Literally.
That's
anywhere.
America,
It's basically just a Twinkie joke.
Basically. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
These fat folks eating their Twinkies. Fuck them, man. We could bottle their fat and sell it to Saudi Arabia. Keep our oil reserves high by processing the fat folk and turn them into fire. That's, I mean, shit, you know. I never had a fudge round.
I don't know if I would like it. I
Yeah, it
can't
doesn't look
tell.
good.
Like,
Looks
what-
too processed.
Is this chewy? Is it crunchy? What are we looking at?
Not a huge fan of these. Oh, someone says they are so good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Out here, that's all we eat, boy. We have fudge rounds for breakfast. We have fudge rounds for lunch. And then we have fudge round ice cream for dinner. Little Debbie know how to do it. Mm-hmm. I use all my welfare check. Bought me 1,000 fudge rounds. That's right. Mm-hmm. All right, there it
What
is.
side of this
I
argument?
wonder if his family is like pissed at him. Like, how dare you talk about our welfare?
Ethan has never been to Walmart. I've been to Walmart. Don't do that to me. I never seen a fudge. I mean, I know about Twinkies and Ding Dongs. I never seen a fudge round. So kill me, bro. I grew up in a middle-class family. Never seen me a fudge round, oh. All right, I got to do our ads. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors. But yeah, if you guys see this song floating around, know what a giant BS it is and how weird this whole thing is. Oh yeah, and by the way, he just happens to have like a beautifully shot, beautifully mixed out in the woods. Like, that's not easy. You know? Ain't no poor boys from Virginia out here with the cameras and all that. We don't know nothing about that camera. We just strum our guitars, boy. Mm-hmm. I just know I move the strings and it make a sound, boy. I don't know more than that, boy.